We're back.
We're back. Episode 9.
Episode 9.
I'm Gary.
I'm Ray.
And today we have a awesome topic for you.
Very awesome topic. Absolutely.
Yes. We're coming to the end of 2024. Moving into 2025.
2025.
So today we have a topic that Ray and I discussed and said, yeah, this will be a good topic to get into.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? Goal setting. We're going to be talking about.
Yeah, so today we're diving deep into a topic that's essential for anyone striving to improve their business or career. It's like what Ray said, goal setting.
Right.
So we're going to break down why setting goals is so important.
Absolutely.
How to create goals, how to create goals that actually work.
Right.
And share actionable tips to help you to stay on track.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's like whether you're looking to achieve personal milestones, hit professional targets, or simply just level up your life, this episode is for you. So let's just jump right into it, right? So why goal setting matters? I mean, why does it matter?
Well, it matters a lot. So first, goals matter. Well, they matter a ton. It's really simple. Goals give you, like you said, direction.
Right.
Without clear goals, it's like driving without a destination or without having Waze on.
Well, if you're going to go on vacation, do you just jump in the car and let's go here, or do you plan it? Where you're staying? What is the route? How are we getting there? Where are we staying?
Yeah, exactly. If you don't do that, you're moving, but you're not going anywhere meaningful.
Right. Well, it's the same thing in business. You have to be setting goals, right?
Yeah. Research has shown that people who set clear, specific goals are just more likely to succeed, whether it's in their career or it's in health, relationships, or your personal growth.
Right?
Yeah, and goals are going to help you focus your energy. So instead of spreading yourself thin across all kinds of random tasks, with goal setting, you have a clear roadmap, like you said, to follow, and something that you can focus on. And having that focus, that's the real game changer.
Well, not to mention, right, achieving goals, big or small, it boosts your confidence. It's proof to yourself that you can set your mind to something and then make it happen.
Think of goal setting as like planting seeds for your future.
Right.
The better you plan, the better you harvest. The better your harvest will be. Right? And that's what brings us to how to actually set those goals.
Right. And how to set goals? Well, the first step is to make sure your goals are SMART. And what is SMART? An acronym: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound.
Great, that's perfect. For example, instead of saying, I want to lose weight, a SMART goal would be, I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months by exercising 3 times a week and eating healthier meals.
Right. Breaking big goals into smaller milestones is another powerful strategy. So let's say your ultimate goal is to buy a house in 5 years, right? What can you do or have this year? Let's say save 10,000. What can you do this month? Cut necessarily expenses. Breaking it down makes the goal achievable.
And don't forget, write your goals down.
Very important.
Studies again have shown that writing goals make you more likely to achieve them. There's something really powerful about putting pen to paper. It turns your thoughts into something tangible.
Right. Well, another tip is to tie your goals to a deeper purpose. Ask yourself, why does this goal matter to me, right? What's the why? If your why is strong enough, it will keep you motivated even when things get tough.
And while you're at it, make your goals visible.
Yes.
Put them on your desk.
Right.
Put them on your refrigerator. Put them on your phone's lock screen.
Right.
It's a daily reminder that keeps your goals on the top of your mind.
Right, right. So overcoming challenges, right? Of course, setting goals is one thing, but sticking to them is another. So let's talk about some more common challenges on how to overcome them.
Okay. One big challenge. Well, I know I fall into this category is, and you may be.
Yeah, we all do.
You may fall into this category.
Yeah.
It's procrastination.
Yeah. Yep.
You might feel overwhelmed.
Right. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start next week.
Yeah. Or maybe like in terms of probate, you feel a little unsure of where to even start. So you just keep putting it off. Keep putting it off.
Right.
What's the solution? Start small.
Right.
Even a tiny little step.
Right.
In the direction of your goal, man, that's progress.
Well, it's moving forward, right? Another hurdle is losing motivation, right? Life gets busy. And it's easy to let goals slip to the back burner. I'll do that, like you said, next week, tomorrow, next month. That's why tracking your progress is so important. Seeing how far you've come can reignite that drive.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Right? Seeing those little small achievements that you've made towards the bigger goal can just reignite you. So if you're starting to lose some motivation, you go back and you see, oh, hey, last week I talked to 4 probate leads, and I actually had a great conversation with one of them. I'm going to see if I can talk to a few more this week. It reignites you. And one other thing that I don't want us to leave out, because I don't want any of you to forget this, and I don't want us to forget to talk about it. And this is a big one: accountability. Accountability.
Yeah.
Share your goals with someone you trust. Ray and I bounce our goals off each other constantly. And, we're good friends. We're business partners. You could bounce it off of a mentor or, even a real estate coach. It could be your real estate broker. It could be another agent in your office. But knowing that someone is rooting for you or at least checking in with you, it can make a huge difference for you.
Well, and let me just add to that accountability is going a step further is hiring a coach. You're paying for this. So you're going to be motivated to do what they say, right? It's your money. So that's huge. I mean, that's something I invest heavily in, right? And it'll show with your production because every week you have to get on a call. Did you do what you were going to say? It's the accountability, like you said, right? But lastly, it's like be prepared for setback. There's, part of this process, instead of getting discouraged, treat setbacks as learning opportunities. Ask yourself, what went wrong and how can I adjust, right? What do we need to do? How can we fix this?
Yeah, that's a very good point. To maybe get into like some real life stories and maybe give you a few examples.
Right.
I remember there was a client of mine who wanted to start the process of selling the estate home.
Right.
But felt really stuck. This was a pre-probate. So haven't even started the probate process yet, wanted to, but really just felt stuck and overwhelmed.
Right.
So I helped that client first set some goals. And the first goal was simple. We dedicated just one phone call to just discuss the starting process. If it was a baseball analogy, let's just get you from home plate to first base.
Right.
Let's talk about what that looks like. And once we got that done, and we had another phone call, to get her to second base, we took the big goal of getting the probate started. And within that month, we had probate ready to rock and roll.
Right.
We were ready to file. We were ready to launch in the probate process and get things going. And it was a success. It took away that fear.
Right.
And it made the goal more manageable.
Well, you broke it down in small steps.
Break it down in the small little steps. And you can do that with your own personal goals as well.
Right. And then, that's a great example. Another example I want to add to that is like I remember when I got into real estate in 2007, got in, had overwhelmed. The market, 2007, the market's changing. Run, get out of real estate. And I'm over here trying to sell real estate, had no clue. I was overwhelmed. But when I stepped back, I hired a coach. They broke it down in steps. Hey, let's focus on what we can do today, right? Making the calls, doing the follow-ups, doing this, doing that. It didn't become overwhelming. It broke it down in little steps that felt, okay, I can do this. Let's just take it one day at a time. Let me make these many calls. Let me go on these many appointments. Let me go door knocking this day. It just broke things down that didn't get me discouraged to get out of the business, to stay in the business. But that's the whole thing. Break it down in manageable steps, right?
Yeah, manageable steps. There was a friend of mine. This is just another example that kind of goes along with all of this. Not real estate related, but a friend of mine had a goal where he wanted to run a 10K marathon.
Right.
Never
run a 10K.
Never did a marathon before, right? Just jumping right into a 10K marathon. And he knows that I'm very active in coaching the agents that work with Ray and I, and that we do at the end of the year with our agents. We help each one of them individually with goals for the next year and breaking down. Okay, so maybe one of our agents wants to do 50 probates next year. Well, okay, that's a great goal. Yeah. So let's break that down. Let's break that down, and we break it down to 5 deals a month. Now, are you going to do 5 deals a month? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you miss a couple of months. But if your goal is 5 a month and not 50 for the year, that 5 a month seems more manageable. So with my friend who wanted to jump into the 10K marathon, I said, whoa, pump the brakes. How about you first just start off with a 5K?
Yeah. Let's run a mile. Let's see how you do. See how you feel.
Yeah, just do a 5K. Let's see how you do with that one.
Yeah.
And he did fine.
Okay.
So before jumping into the 10K, he did another 5K.
Yeah.
And then he did another 5K.
Right.
Now he's feeling really good.
Yeah.
His motivation is up. He sees that 10K goal now is more attainable.
Right.
And then guess what he ended up doing?
He did a full marathon.
He did a full 10K.
Yeah,
absolutely. And he did the 10K within the same year.
Right. Good for him, man.
So he hit his goal within the same year that he set the goal. And isn't that the point?
Right. It's breaking it down in manageable steps. And just another thing I want to add, kind of all this goal setting, right? It's something that you want to do in your business. It's a roadmap to where you're going, what you want to do. And then another layer you can do, right, that we do is vision boards, right? Putting out there where you see it every day, what you want, where you want to go, what you want to have, who you want to become, right? These are all where your brain's gravitating toward that. And then another layer, right, is you can do a vision letter. You know, it's dated December 31st, 2025. Spiritual, business, social, family, right? Financially. How did you do this year? Write it out to yourself and dream big, right?
These are all things that Ray and I talk about constantly. Right. We're really big on goal setting and the accountability side to it. We're accountability partners.
Yep.
And to touch on what Ray was talking about with vision boards and a vision letter. Another thing that I also do is affirmations every day.
Yeah, every day.
Nikola Tesla uncovered the key to the universe. It's all numerical, and there's something powerful with the numbers 3, 6, and 9. So I break all my goals down into real small goals, and then every morning I'll write out those goals 3 times.
Right.
And then in the middle of my day, right after lunch, I'll write those same goals 6 times.
Yep.
And then before I go to bed, I write out those same goals 9 times.
Yeah.
And I continue to do that. And then when I reach those smaller goals, those goals change.
Right.
Goes on to the next thing, and I write that 3, 6, 9. And as you attain those smaller goals, you just kind of rinse, wash, and repeat.
Right.
Right.
Well, it's the power of writing it down, right?
There's something really powerful.
Well, there is, right? SMART acronym: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So when you're writing it down, it's getting your brain to focus on that. So you start doing that. And you know what? If you haven't done this before, just try it.
Just try it. You got nothing to lose.
You got nothing to lose.
You got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
And another thing that I just keep touching on what Ray says, because he's giving you guys a lot of gems right now. Trash in, trash out.
Right.
So
that's another layer.
That's just another layer. So for me, this is a personal story, a personal example. I already mentioned this in one of our podcasts, when we were talking about kind of our daily routines. We both go to the gym every day.
Yeah.
All right. When I'm at the gym, I have headphones on, but I'm not listening to, your top playlist.
Right.
I don't have Morgan Wallen's. I don't have music
You're
playing.
Feeding your brain with positive.
I have, on my Spotify, you can actually search motivational speeches, motivational music, and it's fantastic. I have that playing in my headphones while I'm working out because it's positive messages that are going into my subconscious mind.
Yeah.
Not only is it feeding my brain something good, it's also motivating me while I'm in the gym.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trash in, trash out. So you want to put good content into your brain.
Well, the reality of the world we're in, right? It's all negativity. If, like, for example, the news, are they talking about positive things that happen? It's all negative, and people gravitate towards the drama. So you really want to tune that out. And what you just said is a great example. Focus on putting positive things in your head, right? Listening to motivational stuff, audiobooks, right? Or whatever, just positive information. And that's really going to feed you to the goals that you want to accomplish.
You're gonna feel a change.
You're going to definitely feel a change.
You're going to feel it on a cellular level.
Yeah.
Once you start doing it, it's, scientifically, it's proven that it takes about 21 days to do something to make it a habit. Let's not put 21 days as your goal to maybe get into the gym and listen to, positive speeches or what. Let's just start off. You're going to go to the gym 3 days next week.
Right.
And
start small.
Then you get that done for 21 days. Then you step it up to maybe you go to the gym 5 days or whatever's manageable for you, but small bites.
Well, it's like you said, the gym analogy, right? If you've never been to the gym and, it's too early, start by putting your gym bag, your gym shoes, your gym clothes right next to your bed. So when you get up, it's right there, no excuses. You're not fumbling around trying to get stuff. Plan your day the day before. Right, the night before.
That's perfect. When I first adopted this concept of healthy mind, healthy body, healthy life, healthy business, I was going to bed in my gym clothes because
you weren't messing around.
I tried
overachiever.
I tried putting the clothes next to my bed and getting out of bed and getting dressed. It was so easy just to get back into that warm bed.
Right.
But I wake up, I'm in my gym clothes. I didn't even have to think. All I had to do was get my shoes on and get out the door.
Right.
That worked for me. And this was, 20 years ago when I first started doing it.
The whole thing about this goal setting, right? And we talk about the gym is because you have to take care of you first, right? Because once you've taken care of your mind, your body, you feel amazing, which then allows you to go do your business or whatever industry you're in, right? To really succeed for the day and take it a day at a time, right? Your goals, and no goal is too big or too small. Put in what you want to do and then start putting steps to achieve it.
Yeah, you can't deal with tomorrow today. You only can deal with today.
Right now.
And when it comes to goal setting, whether you're talking about big goals or small goals, the key to getting started is just consistency.
Consistency.
Because consistency compounds over time.
Right. And the thing about it is, once you're writing it down, you got your goals set up, right? You want to be looking at it, if not daily, at least weekly. It's not something you do and then it's in the drawer. This is something you're tweaking, you're changing, right? As the year goes by, you want to be looking at it to make sure you're on track. If your goal was X and a month came by and you didn't hit it, don't get discouraged, right? Tweak it and keep moving forward.
Yeah. And tell somebody. Tell somebody, it could be your husband, your wife. Tell somebody what your goal is.
Absolutely.
I mean, I had a goal this year that I was going to break 90 and I was going to be shooting consistently in the 80s. I'm talking about golf here. I told my son, my wife, my buddies at the golf course that I play. I told everybody that knows me around the golf courses.
Right.
That was my goal. I wanted them to know that about me because now I had to work on it. I had to reach these smaller goals. I had to get better at putting. I had to get better at chipping. I had to be able to keep my drive in the fairway. I had to put in the work on these little small things to get my game where I wanted to be. So I didn't look like I had egg on my face to everybody that I was telling, by the end of the year, I'm going to be shooting consistently in the 80s.
Right. And it holds yourself accountable, right?
Absolutely.
You said what you want to achieve. And so now you want to go and accomplish your goal by putting in the work and doing the daily routine to get you to that goal.
Absolutely. Yeah, that nails it. But
right.
I guess to wrap things up, goal setting is one of the most powerful tools you can use to create the life that you want. Right. It gives you clarity, direction, motivation, all of that to help you achieve your dreams.
Right.
Your dream business, your dream life.
Well, exactly, right? Remember to make your goals SMART, as we keep
I love
saying.
that acronym.
Well, write them down. Stay consistent. And don't be afraid to ask for help or adjust your approach when needed.
Yeah, if you got inspired by today's episode, we challenge you to set one goal for yourself right now.
And put it in the chat. Put it in the...
Write it down in the chat.
Yeah, we want to see it.
Let everybody see it. And just take one small step towards that goal today. Right.
Well, I guess with that being said, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Right. We wanted to...
I guess in closing...
it's been a great year.
It's been a great year.
Good job.
We want to invite you to really dig in deep with us.
Yeah.
I'm wearing the shirt. You can see it here. Diamond Farming Probate Real Estate Training. This is the training program that my father created over 25 years ago.
Right.
And my father, he ran our probate real estate business for over 45 years. He was the nationwide leader in probate real estate.
As I say, that's who I learned from, and we got dialed in.
And the Probate Hero Collective is directly correlated with this probate training program.
Right. And you're just keeping the legacy going.
I'm just trying to keep the legacy going. I've taken over the training. Ray and I do it together with one of our other partners, Teresa Ortez. And I encourage you, we both encourage you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make it a goal for 2025. Like what Ray said, hire a coach, invest in yourself, invest in your business.
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk to us about how you can get involved in training and working directly with us so we can help you take those small steps to achieve those smaller goals, to eventually, by this time next year, you've closed a dozen probate real estate transactions.
Well, and one thing I got to commend us on, our goal was to start a podcast. We were just driving, doing probates.
Yeah.
And we broke it down. How can we do this? Where can we do it? How are we going to start? You guys seen the first episode. We were just stumbling along, but it was staying consistent. We broke it down.
And our goal, remember, small?
Yep.
We just wanted to do 6 of these.
Just 6. That was the goal.
We're on our 9th one.
We're on our 9th. We're still going.
And I mean, we're not going to pretend by any means that we know what we're doing. No. We know what we're saying. We know what we're talking to you about. But we don't know how to optimize a YouTube channel.
Not yet the podcast. We're stumbling along.
We haven't gotten that figured out yet, but we will.
We're staying consistent.
We're staying consistent.
That's right.
And it is one of our goals that we've written down. That in 2025, we are gonna figure out all the other stuff that goes with this to grow the audience.
Well, we're speaking it, right? We're being accountable. We're putting in, breaking it down, and we're just consistent. But we're speaking it, and that's the accountability.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I thought you guys were going to be the YouTuber podcast. Well, we're working on it.
We're working on it. Yeah, we're still achieving those small goals.
That's
but
right.
You don't eat an elephant all in one bite.
No, one bite at a time.
So right now we're like working on a toe.
We're nibbling.
We're nibbling. But I also want to throw out there that next year at the end of January. What are the dates again that we're going to be down in Palm Springs?
It's the 21st through the 23rd in Palm Desert.
Palm Desert, yeah. Why don't you explain what we're going to be?
Yeah, so every year, part of the coaching program I'm in.
You can plug that coaching program. It's a good one.
My Ferry organization. If you guys aren't in coaching, maybe check that out. I resonated with it because I like the style, learning script, role playing, and all that.
But you don't have to be enrolled in the coaching to attend.
No, you can attend, but it's January 21st through the 23rd. It's in Palm Desert, I believe, at the Marriott Hilton.
JW Marriott.
Yeah, JW Marriott. So if you look it up, Google that. But we'll be down there. We're going to the event, And so if that's something you guys want to do, and it's basically to slingshot your 2025 business to get it going. That's what it's about, real estate related. So we'd love to see you there if you're going.
We're going to be doing some, offshoots from the actual Mike Ferry event where we're going to talk about probate and introduce what we're doing with other agents down there, and see if anybody wants to get involved in what we're doing.
Right.
If you have the time and the means to meet us in Palm Desert,
we'd love to meet you. Come on down.
Love to meet you in person.
Yeah, absolutely.
But until next time, just keep dreaming big.
Yeah.
Take action. Start today. And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. That's right.
Here's to a big 2025.
That's right. Let's go attack it. So
take care, everybody.
Time.
I'm Gary.
I'm Ray.
This has been the Probate Hero Collective.
We'll see you next time.
Take care.